Hello and welcome back to Factory Town. In our last episode, we finished the boosting of all the jewelry, and then once again noticed that we had a train jam. So, as I promised at the end of the last episode, I gave this train jam some thought, and I think I might have a solution that will work. But we're gonna have to fiddle with this some, and this will pretty much be what this episode is, I think, and maybe even into the next one, because I think it's going to take a little bit of work to get this unjammed and then get it locked off and ready for redesign. So first of course, let's unjam it if we can. Let's find some empty wagons here, and this is again cactus fruit. Let me grab my notepad here, and that way I can take some notes and. Cactus 1. Then we can take some notes and keep track of what it is that I have deleted, so you can put it back. Let's try and find a bigger one. Can we find a... No. And I find a train. Well, first off, let's stop the trains that have not yet breached into town, because that's something we need to deal with. First off, let's see here. You have stuff. You do not, but that's a huge train that I don't really want to deal with. Elixir, fish stew. Okay, fish stew 2. Oop, did I free it up enough? I may have. Stopping everyone from coming into town helps that. So, and that actually is useful for me in multiple ways, because part of the redesign, the rebuild here, I'm going to actually want to freeze all the trains coming into town. Back a little bit. Maybe this one here would be the one to stop, for example. And I want all the trains to be stopped outside of town someplace. So this one here would be good. No, let's let that one roll, because we have other jamming going on here. And then we'll stop one when it comes in here at some point. And then let's stop this one, maybe. Let this one roll. And then finally, let's stop this one. And let these ones roll on. Okay, now we need to... dang it. Okay, you're going to have to pull forward a little. Okay, you stop there. You go. You stop there. Okay, and can I get a train? This one probably is a good one to catch and let it block off this rail. Stop you there. And that'll stop all those out there. Your issue is you need to get through here. So I'm going to stop this one here and bring this one forward a little. And that can stop there. Hopefully that's good enough. Because what we're trying to do is just free up that downtown area. And make sure that we don't have any trains jamming up the nearby downtown area. So that we can redo those rails there. Okay, I think that's good. We have a train stopped on every branch now. So it'll catch all the rest of them coming back in. So what I want to do here is I want to look at... And I actually did already look at a little bit. So I stared at this. I put it like this. And I stared at this for a good long while earlier, and I think the solution here is to put all 3 stations on this side on one loop, and both stations on this side on another loop. There's a couple of reasons. This ward bypass, and I don't want to have these 2 bypasses anymore. This ward bypass is here because the ward train also contains, if I can find where it is, it's probably down, oh, it's right here. The ward train also contains reinforced planks. What we don't want to happen is the reinforced planks on the ward train going into here into the general store and getting sold here in the general store. We want them to bypass the general store, and also we don't want them making this turn down here. We want them to bypass the general store and continue along and around and go over to there. So that's why that bypass exists. This bypass exists for basically the same reason. We have elixir, antidote, and health potion train coming in from over here. No, from right here. And that's this one, actually. And then we also have just an elixir train that is someplace. It must be stuck over there, because it's going through town. But it's going... oh, you're going to continue running, too. There's a couple of trains that will continue running because they don't ever make the trip out into town. It makes its way out here to go and sell the elixirs somewhere over in the manufacturing area for the Omnipipes, I think, or something. Omnistones, maybe. Whichever one it is. So it makes this trip over there to sell elixir, and we put an empty Omnipipe car on it as well, in order to force it to take this bypass as well. So the train that carries the wards and the train that carries the elixir need to be on a separate track from the train that carries that carries all three of these ingredients here. And we also, so the idea is those three ingredients go in here to the apothecary. The wards go in here to the specialty goods store. Also, because of the issue with the reinforced planks, I don't want the specialty goods store, because the ward train has the reinforced planks on it, to be on the same loop as the general store, because the reinforced planks go in here. So, by that means that the apothecary and the general store need to be on the same loop, because they both have to be on opposite loops from the specialty goods store, for those two reasons. And then this bypass just makes sure that if it's the train that contains the antidotes and the health potions, as well as the elixir, that it bypasses this sorter here that pushes the elixir off this loop. So, since I'm doing that anyway, I could either put the tavern or the food market on the same loop as the specialty goods store. The specialty goods store has 12 items in it. The food market has 11, now that they added in the exotic fruit category, whereas the tavern only has 8 categories in it. I might have said items, I meant categories. So if you kind of do the math here a little bit, we have 11 and 12, and then we have 8 here, and these are both 10 categories. So this 11 and 12 is 23, 10, 10, and 8 is 28, which, not counting train length or quantity, that means that these three should be on the same loop, because they contain 28 items, and these two should be on the same loop because they contain 23. I don't think there's really a way to get those 5 buildings broken up in any way closer to half than that. And then also the fuel train, when it comes into town, it can also be on the loop with these two, thereby making it like 3 sort of destinations on one loop and 3 on the other. And that's just kind of my thought on how this should work. So if that thought is correct, and if this works out, and if it doesn't, well, we'll have other work to do. But if this works out, then I want to start another loop here. Let's take some of this rail out. We also need to play with this some more, but let's take some of this rail out. I want to start another loop that goes here on the opposite side of the train stations here that are being used for fuel. And we're going to change out these fuel bypasses here because we're going to put these 2 stores on this outer loop. We're going to change out these fuel bypasses to no longer just do the bypass, and they'll just drop off their fuel here like they have been. And actually, we could even take the coal out of these bypasses now, or this loader now, because we don't need it there. So if we're going to do that, we need to change this bit here. So this gets deleted. And then this can come out. We can put in that straight line. Actually, these are going to come out too, but I'm going to take this apart kind of in pieces and redo it in pieces. That needs to stay. This is going to go this way. We're going to have a loop. Oh, sorry, not a loop. That continues this way, but it doesn't turn here ever again. I don't know that these actually helped us any, these priority sorters, but they also don't hurt to have, so I think that's okay. This is going to continue along this way then. So these tracks are going to cross. Now, in order to make sure that the items come this way onto this track, and that they also come this way onto this track, but we don't have a conflict with a sorter here having just these items on it and this train not knowing where to go, that makes the turn here. We're going to make this turn one slot early, like this. Yeah, and then like this, and then coming in like this. Kind of like we've done before with the different bypasses, but that'll go there, and so then we'll have a sorter here that pushes whatever items that are basic food, which is quite a few of these items, as well as the specialty goods items, off of this loop down this direction, and then we'll have another loop here that does the same kind of thing. Or do we need this one? We actually don't. Yes, we do. We do need this one. Because, once again, we're going to have trains that are coming this way along this outer loop, going destined for other places around town or outside of town. And the sorter that goes here, the sorter that would go here to tell the trains coming in from this way to go onto this loop, would interfere with those as well. So we need to have it here so that it pushes those a tile early. And that just takes care of that. So this will be kind of our connection out here. We're going to need to have a fuel loader in this spot as well, or on this side as well, so that we make sure that we fuel up any of the trains as they come by here. And then I think we can actually just make this into a magic rail. And then, of course, we have to deal with the crossing here of the stuff again. Doggone it. I should have done that first. Okay, and this goes like this, and then like this, and then like this with that. I'm not going to put those sorters in just yet because I want to be able to kind of see this, I think. So, and then we're going to have to redo, obviously, this connector here and this connector here to make sure that they go out to this outer rail, which we will do in a little while. So we can continue this rail along. We're going to go three tile space in both directions here, and then we're going to continue that along this way. This goes away. This goes away. That gets corrected. This goes away. And then this can continue along and out back past that. This rail can go this way now and this way. We don't need technically this... Wait, why is there a train stop there? Shouldn't there be a fuel loader? Yeah, that became useless. Okay, and then this goes... No, please, thank you. There you go. A fuel loader there. And then we, of course, need to have, again, those curved pieces here. And I think we'll go one past, at least for now. That's what we did over here. And I think that makes some sense. Because I'm going to have to use it anyways to build these. Like that. And then we can continue along. And then these are going to have to get changed around, I think, a little. Let's see. They're too close. That might be okay looking. We'll have to see. I might have to change that around and this one around, just so that they come up in a different angle, different position, so they don't look stupid. But we'll see how that works out. One at a time. One at a time. Wait a minute, did I mess something up here with these? The word? No, I didn't. Okay, good. And this can come straight through. What did I do? What did I run out of? Magic rails? Ran out of magic rails. How are we doing on production of those? I may have to switch to regular rails to finish this loop. Magic rails are made here. Just slow. It takes 10 seconds to make one, and since we're running at 100% speed, it really takes 10 seconds to make one. Okay. Well, that's not any fun. We have 3. Well, we'll be able to take this bypass out, so I guess I could just take it out now. That'll save me a few rails. Okay. And this one too. I'm going to leave the sorters there, though. Or the sorters there. Because they are going to tell me that I have work to do. But I guess I can take that one out. And I can take this one out. And then we'll fix the other rail underneath when it's time. Okay, so let's fix this intersection now. go that far. Oh, it's auto putting. Okay, never mind. It's automatically putting these in here when I come past there. Did it put one here? It did put one here too, because that's the direction that the station's pointed in. That's what's doing it. It's automatically placing those. Okay, and then we need to have a fuel loader here then. And then this goes here. And here. And there. And then here. And then these continue, and again we have the same potential problem with this this setup here. Well, at least we made quite a few while we were doing that little bit, so that's useful. Okay, you're there, but I need to not make that many. Alright, and then we have a fuel loader here already, because that was the one that was making sure that the fuel train had fuel before it went back outside of town again. But we won't need it, well, we'll need it there, but we won't need it for that purpose anymore. Did I do this one right? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. And this connector can stay here. These ones are good. These rails make slowly, very slowly. Well, I think given that, we should let them build up a little bit. Good thing I don't have the game paused. I had it paused originally before I started, and I was like, I better unpause it. Good thing I did. So we can work on different loops for these trains coming in here. Maybe I should have tried to build this way a little bit so we could hook up the trains properly there. But I guess we can start with this one for now. So this one's going to come off of here instead, off of this instead. So we probably need to do something different with our loops here. And I'm not sure what that difference is going to necessarily be. But maybe, well, maybe it doesn't need to be different so much as... Let's go this way. And then we can come this way. That'll give us our start. And then we can do... I better do one more if we have the rails for it. We barely do. Okay, and then I can start there with this and connect those up. And that might be okay. You can come that way. And then we can copy this, or move this rather. Autosave, thank you. Move this to there. And then this can all get disassembled and redone. Nope. Because now that's connected to the outer loop. And the fuel train is in the outer loop, so that stays there just fine. So we need to copy this sorter now. And we need to take anything off of here that doesn't go this way. And for that, we might need to look around a little bit. So there's definitely fruit and veggies and fruit juice out here. Because I remember the apple jam's one where to be boosted a couple of episodes ago. That's out here. Fertilizer I didn't think about. But I guess the fertilizer train can be on this outer loop too. That should be okay. Meat stew and veggie stew. Uh-oh. We're gonna have to break apart the train that's got the veggie stew, or the veggie stew and the jam on it, because those are gonna be on two different loops now. So the meat stew and veggie stew don't belong in this loop anymore. The magic cloak. Does that go here? Yes, so that'll be on this loop still. The magic robe as well. All the books go here, all the jewelry goes here. The wards go here. The water stones, I didn't think about either. But those can probably be here on this outer loop as well. The water ether goes to the other station. Yeah, water ether goes to the other loop. So that'll go there, or comes from the other loop. I guess these don't matter as much as I was thought they would because, yeah. But that might be it. But in fact, what I can do now, I think, is copy this and put it here. Because any of those items that are down this way get pushed off here, and then this one can stay the way that it is. Because anything else would go into the inner loop. So, in fact, this can go here. Because any of these things, whether they belong on this loop or not, will get pushed this way, whether it's coming from this loop or this loop, I think. Which means, now that I think about this some more, I don't need this curly here. I can make just a regular loop here. Because all the trains that are, if I keep these two the same, all the trains that are coming on this spur are good to go. Pushing trains out of town onto the spur is fine. It's this one that's sorting things onto which loop that matters, I think. So let's put this, well, let's not put that there. Let's take this one out. Take this one out. Take these out. Put this in here. This in here. And then this loop goes here. And then this can be deleted. And then this just gets copied there. And anything that matches that mega filter just gets pushed this way. But when you're coming back into town, if you contain something that goes into either these two stores, or you contain fertilizer or water crystals or water stones, then you go on this loop for you know, whatever reason. And if you don't, then you go on to this loop by default. So if that's the case, then I need to find and fix that train, which is going to be the one that contains jam and not that one. One that contains jam and veggie stew, which is this one. So this train can no longer be the same train. It has to be broken apart because of them being on different loops. And we may have that situation elsewhere too, but it'll work out fine in the end because I think we're going to have to double all the train lengths. So that's 1/4 of our town reworked. Let's continue with this one. And then these can come this way and this way. This gets deleted. This one gets, this one gets turned here. And we copy this. And then they need to come on one more. And then this one gets turned here. And then there. And then here. And then this one gets copied here. And then we take off probably a lot of these things. Start at the top. Bread stays on this loop. Fertilizer, yes. Eggs, yes. Milk, yes. Chicken, yes. Well, I guess not a lot of things. Beef, yes. Leather, no. Butter, yes. Shirt, cloak, shoe. Warm coat, all no, because those are going to the general store. Nails are a no. Mana bricks are a no. Ointment is going to the apothecary. That's a no. Medical wrap, no. Elixir. This is for the elixir bypass, so that would be a yes. All three stones that are coming this far are yes. Earth ether. Where's that going? Apothecary. That's a no. Omni stones, I think we're using for a control mechanism. We might not even need those anymore. Oh, that was going to the whatchamacallit there, the Omni temple. So we'll take that off for now. And I think that satisfies that. What does the Omni temple actually need anymore? Yeah, not those kinds of things. Okay, so that takes care of that. Then, I think that's right. Let's keep going. We have 20 more of these left. Almost there. But we probably don't have enough to finish. That's the right line. We'll go that far. So let's work on, we got two of the four done. Let's look at this one. This comes out and gets corrected. This gets copied. Oops, we need one more thing here. This is copied there. This goes here. Now this this loop doesn't need, and in fact can't have, the reinforced planks. Also, but it does need to have, yeah, it can't have the reinforced planks at all. Oh crap, I didn't think about that. Because of the wards needing to be on this loop, the reinforced planks, this is going to stop. I think if I take these off, this is going to stop those reinforced planks from coming through. We might actually need that bypass again. Let's see. The cheese goes here. Berry cake, apple pie, sandwich. Those all go into the inner loop. Wait, I'm on the... Crap, I'm on the wrong one. Wrong one. Copy that again. Take just the reinforced planks off. Copy that again to there, and then we can take off the cheese, berry cake, blah blah blah. All tavern food. The protein shake goes here, I believe. That comes off. Air ether comes off, but air stones stay. And that looks like that's it. Okay. And then the final one over here comes through. And then this curves that I forgot about again. Now that I'm doing the last one, it doesn't matter, but there. This loop is going to be fertilizer again. Cooked fish goes to the regular food market, so that's good. Fish stew, however, gets unchecked. These two both get unchecked because those go to the general store. These three all go to the but the ward bypass. The wards push that one, so that one's fine. The Omni, what was it? The Omni pipes we put on that other one. This is going to need to have Omni pipe. Crap. I just clicked without shift clicking. Start over. Alright, so back again. Fertilizer, cooked fish, no fish stew. No axes of any kind. None of those of any kind. Wards, yes. Ether, no. Autosave, yes. And those are all good, and we need to also have Omni pipes here. And that pushes those items onto this loop. And so then we just need to worry about that reinforced plank issue. And I think that the reinforced planks for the general store are going to try to come this way and not be able to. So we might have to do something different for them in order to get them past this bypass. And that just might mean, or back past this sorter. And that just might mean a bypass for them, which I don't really want to do. But on the other hand, So we'll see how that works out. It'll be an easy thing to test in a little bit. And then this can continue along to there. Now I think we're good to go. No, we're not. We need to fix this door too. Let's see. So this one, I think I want to change. We could go a little wacky on this one. Because wacky is fun. Let's see. If we do... We come down this way. How about like that? There we go. And then we can switch to these. And this can go like this to there. And then this can go like this to there. That works surprisingly well. Just need to change out the way that this works. But I think I would rather have that go up by one more and have it a little bit higher above these this iron than I'm not actually using, so it probably doesn't matter. But if we come now out from here by one flat piece, and then we come down into there, that works out. Okay, and then take these all out. Take these out. No, yeah, those two. These all out. These all out. And we do the same thing here. I did this at... Okay. I think this goes here then. That's backward. Though. Go this way, go that way. This comes in like this now. And then this goes down and turns down 2. And then this one goes this way. And then I have to level this off manually. How did I do that? Did I just go like that? Apparently I did. Okay. And then we'll come down to match into there. And then this will go into there. And then this one can get moved over to here. And then we can just correct this rail right here. And I think we're good. Where did that come from? How the heck did I do that? What do you think you're supporting, or am I just clicking the wrong one? Okay. Well then. There we go. And that can come up this way. Okay. And what we might do these in magic rails down here, these loops, and even some of these stretches that we talked about before. But I want to wait on that a little bit. Okay, so let's just turn on 1/4 of town at a time. Make sure the trains do what they're supposed to do. And then continue on that way. We still have 2 trains to set back up, of course. We'll have to do that in a little bit. Okay, so let's see how this worked. The reinforced planks, or the ward, specifically the ward train, came in here. And then the... am I going to need to have reinforced planks here as well? No, because it has the wards. Okay, good. And then this train is the meat stew, which is going into the tavern. So that's good. It's on that loop. Start up more of this. Okay, they are splitting. I'm assuming they're splitting correctly. That one's going there. That's got food on it, so it's on the right one. This one is making the turn here. Gosh, these 2 trains are so long. Wow. I might just need to have a bigger buffer here just for those 2 big old trains. Or really 3 big old trains. We could add more rail here, though. That would be fine. So that takes care of those. That train went out there like it's supposed to, and it's going to come back in. And I think that's good. And now we're just kind of having a few trains here looping around town. Let's go ahead and turn this on here. Do another one. This has those 3, so that goes this way. You're going in there. Your firestones. You're empty with fertilizer, so you're on the outer loop. This one is the pickaxes. This one is cooked fish and... Uh-oh, cooked fish and wood axes are on the same train too. Let me make another note. It was veggie stew and jam, and then it was cooked fish, wood axe. Those two trains need to be split up. Because I should fix that for the... Alright, so that takes care of this side of town, I think. The army of boats there. That's hilarious. Okay, so that takes care of those. Let's see if we can catch this train when it comes back next and fix it. Or perhaps this one. Is that you? Okay. We're going to just make this into the wood axe only train. So let's just set this to be... Well, there's wood axes right there. And then take this off. And just let it be the train filter. Take it off on all of them. And this will be twice as long. This is going to be what we're going to need to have for a permanent train anyway. But I think that'll be okay. And then we need to have a train here that is for cooked fish that can go here. And we'll just put 4 boxcars on it. And it'll just be, if I spelled cooked correctly, cooked fish. And it can go, and we can unpause. And that'll make that turn? Yes, good. Okay. So this train's only going to pick up the wood axes from now on. And it picked up lots. And then this train's only going to pick up the cooked fish. And those trains should now proceed down their correct turns here. I hope. Yes, and... And... Yes. Okay, and then you are where? Veggie stew and jam. Why did you not drop anything off? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Jam goes here, not there. That one's okay. Okay, so I just need to take jam off of this one. That one's okay. I don't need to fix that one. Awesome. All right. Never mind then. We have those 2 trains to add, but we might as well get another... How do we jam up already? Oh, that's how. This shouldn't be here anymore. Can I click on it? I need to fix that. Thank you, autosave. Right, I forgot to fix finish fixing the bypasses, and this just sent those trains that way because of that elixir. So we do still need the bypasses. Wait a minute. If I'm pushing... If I'm pushing that solo elixir train onto the outer loop here with the Omni pipes on it, then this no longer needs to have elixir in this filter. And then this train will make a loop somewhere, come back, and we should be good. Okay, next quarter of town, we'll do this one next. Come on in. And you too. I want to make sure, I want to see how many trains we don't have. Sandwich and cheese is fine to be shared. Air ether. Reinforced planks times 1,000,000. And then fertilizer. Okay. So those all should go on their correct loops. Mm-hmm. Okay, and then this one. This is water only. I guess I can keep everything else running. Earth only. This is a split train, but it's leather, nails, and shoes, which all go to the same place. Shirts, cloaks, and warm coats all go to the same place. Let's run this a little bit. And we're going to catch up here. Yeah, we're going to stop. Well, air stones are fine. This mana bricks are fine. I guess I should have just made that a train filter, but it's fine. This is fuel, which I am not pushing onto this track. This can be... This needs to be magma as well. And is fertilizer already here? It is. Okay. So the fuel train gets pushed on the outer track, and that way it can unload what it needs to unload. And that is not you. Where'd you go? There? That's airstone. Did I... Wait. Magma's here. Bread and eggs are fine together. Firestones. Elixir and Omni Pipe. That's that specialty one there that has the... this needs to go... Oh, that's fine. Okay. Let's see. Cooked chicken and cooked beef are good. Milk and butter are both good. Ointment and medical wraps go to the same place, so that's good. Proceed. Oh, we have another jam. This is the reinforced plank thing. I thought so. Doggone it, Wally. Okay. Let's allow reinforced planks through. And then take them back off again. So that the other train doesn't go that way. And now we need to get reinforced planks off of this loop before they get to this point. Or take them off of this filter, I guess. Well, that might work out okay. Oh, hey, look at this. There we go. We need to get reinforced planks off of this loop, skipped over or under this loop, and run out that way. They're being unloaded in here, so that's okay. But where do we want them to make their turn at? Are these too close? Kind of. Yeah, I should really redo those two lifts as well. Which means that I probably need to pull those off earlier. Or over here. Yeah, let's do a... let's do a bypass. This gets deleted, and then we can make a bypass here for reinforced planks, even though I didn't want to. Then this can go maybe this way. So I guess I needed to leave that there. Let's see, how do I want this to work? I guess I want to go up and over this train station. So let's go here. We'll do it that way. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. No. One more, and then this, I think. If we can get up that high. Can we get that high? Yes, we can. Pull this back just a little bit for right now, and then that can connect up. Okay, and then this is not going to be a straight piece. This can be a curve. It comes out that many. Yep, that many. And then comes down like this. And then it goes into there. Delete that. This comes through. This goes like that. So we're going to extend that at least that far. Okay, so now we need to have a reinforced plank bypass here. And And then we take the reinforced planks off of this one, not that they really matter at this point. And that should take care of that. Now all the trains are running. It's kind of a fun bypass. But at least it's the only bypass we needed. And we are way over time. So I think we're going to let this run for a little while. And see how it looks at the beginning of the next episode. And then we'll put those 2 trains back in that are still missing. And come back to working on boosting. Assuming this is still good. So thank you all for joining me. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.